everybody, welcome back to another episode of Nasty Addiction Garage. So we are back again to go ahead forward with George's car. So what we're gonna go do is I did get the harness from the other 5th gen or 5th gen 3SGTE that I have to go ahead and test to see if it is the harness. George's harness is already gone, so regardless we're gonna get it checked out, but I just really want to see if his car turns on with another harness. This harness was done by Doug as well, so it shouldn't be any different. It is a 5th gen, so we should be good. I'm gonna flip the camera around, show you guys what I'm taking some tools, a wire harness, ready to go. So got the tripod, which is needed, got the bag of tools, got some gloves, got the harness. So with this harness, this is just a typical 5th gen 3SGTE harness to a SW20 MR2 2nd gen. So we're gonna go ahead and try this harness, and if this harness works, then yay, then we already know it's a harness. We'll go ahead and take this one off, go ahead and put it back on Jose's car, and then wait for George's harness to come back in. So let's just jump into it, guys, and let's go. All right, folks, we made it here to Roger's garage. So I'm gonna unload the stuff from the back, my tripod, my tools, and the wire harness, and let's get cracking to it. So let's go. All right, guys, we made it here back to Roger's shop. So we have George's car under the cover just because we didn't want anything to happen to it while I was away. Everything is well protected back here, so I'm not too worried about it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. I did get the harness back, and I'll show you guys right now. Folks, for the most part, the harness is all in and plugged up. It doesn't look super fancy just because I'm obviously not trying to make it look fancy just yet. I want to make sure everything is plugged in and at least ready to go. So what I got here now is the last thing to do is hook up the alternator's little nut. I guess it's a 12 nut, I believe. And then I think we are good, but what we're going to do is we're not going to turn the car over just yet, just because I do want to take tomorrow or the next day to look over the car one more time and just look at everything before I crank the car again to make sure that everything is ready to go and solid. I still got to get the screws for these, or the bolts for these. I have all the bolts here. I just have to put them all together. They're all in the trunk. And get this car turned over, hopefully. So guys, let's continue on with this harness and let's go. unfortunately, the piece that goes over or on top of the starter, on the nipple of the starter, it's the actual piece that goes onto the starter is a little bit too small. So I'm gonna have to get a Dremel. I'm gonna see if Roger has a Dremel. If he doesn't have a Dremel, then we're gonna have to cut this and wait until tomorrow, where then I can go ahead and bring everything and make it one big episode, guys. But give me 1 second and let's check this out. All right, so Roger had a nice little drill bit, and we have the drill here. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna go drill that section out just a little bit. Just needs to be a little bit larger. We're gonna go ahead and do that and install that, and then we're gonna call it a day, guys, just because what I want to do is make sure that everything is set and well before we go ahead and turn this car over. As you guys see down here, I still have to put back a couple different things. I have to put back the actual, let me see. I have to put back the actual cover. I have to get the harmonic balancer back on. I got to get the bolt back on. I got it all right here, obviously, but I got to get all that. And Roger's about to close up. I've been here about an hour and a half, 2 hours now, just putting on the harness just to make sure that everything is nice and tight. But moving forward, we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and plug up or bolt up that ground right there. Got the bolts right there. So we're hoping that this thing turns over tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'm definitely going to have it running the next day, hopefully, if it's a wire issue. So only if it's a wire issue, because I really don't know exactly what's going on, and I'm just hoping that the wiring, it was the thing. So if it is, yeehaw, and we're gonna get cracking on it and get George his car, and we'll go from there, guys. All right, everybody, so the good thing is now that everything seems to be plugged up and where it should be. I do have a couple things there that I have to plug back up that were already here, such as this. I have to just plug this back up there, plug up the hose that goes there, and give it a whirl. So I want to double check everything once again just to make sure. And like I said, guys, I need to make sure that this car is running right, make sure everything is all plugged up as it should be, and go from there. So guys, until next time, make sure you take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you check out Nasty Addiction Garage, LLC.com. Pick up yourself some merch. I got some cool radiator cushions or radiator grommets for the base of the radiators. They work on all radiators for the SW20 as long as they're aluminum. So they would work. So make sure you guys pick yourself up some of those. And many things will be on there soon. So until next time, guys, peace.